Peace, what it is. Somebody sent me a video from a brother named Young Pharaoh, and he was talking about that brother, you know, y'all know that cat. He was talking about how the Hebrew hasn't been deciphered, just like the Netter hasn't been deciphered. And you know, I done heard him say that shit, you know, and I'm gonna say something, and you know, I really don't give a fuck nobody say. Like, I personally didn't hear none of them so-called conscious niggas say none of that shit, like, until like a lot last year, or maybe earlier this year, maybe late last year, maybe 2016, some shit like that. And I'm telling you, just cause ain't nobody else gonna say it, I ain't seen nobody say that shit until I start showing where it say Hebrew and more, because I hadn't where it says more in Hebrew. Fuck y'all. I hadn't seen nobody else show that shit. When I found that shit was a revelation to me, didn't nobody tell me that, and then no more tell me that. Like, I ain't get schooled by nobody. I studied this shit myself. So when I found that and I did a video about it, you know what I'm saying, I noticed a couple months later, you know, as I sat back in retrospect and thought about it, a couple months later, they start saying that the hieroglyphics never been deciphered, because, you know, you got that shit in hieroglyphics either. I mean, also, and you know, now he got a video talking about the Hebrew hasn't been deciphered, just like the, you know, the hieroglyph and all that. I'm like, man, like, look, at the end of the day, y'all gonna have to understand. I mean, y'all ain't gotta understand shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. But, you know, y'all can listen to these goddamn people who will talk about aliens and shit, but, you know, gonna dismiss the flat earth and ain't study none of it. And then like, another thing, I was listening to the Brother Rich show, and he had I saw Quasi on there, and you know, elder brother, excuse me, who I know he done took people to Kemet, and you know, and showed the monuments and this and that and the third, and you know what I'm saying, much respect to him for that shit. Like, that's what's up. Like, no disrespect to an elder, but you know, he dismissed the flat earth talk and attempted to explain it away, and it like, these people's explanations are horrible. He talking about yeah, I can't remember what he said. He's like 360 degrees. He's talking about you don't know how spherical. I don't even think he said spherical geometry, but you know, he was talking about how you 360 degrees. I'm like, you can get 360 degrees on a flat surface. 360 degrees is a flat surface. Like, to get 360 degrees of a sphere, you gotta slice that bitch and get the, man. Anyway, man, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? That flat earth shit is showing me the truth about a lot of these niggas personally. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do. But for, you know, for his premise, and damn, ooh, I'm glad I kept straight. Y'all see police up there? Y'all can't. Anyway, I mean, I'm glad I'm turning. I'm glad I ain't keep straight. What is that, a wreck? Anyway, his premise is that some European cat created the modern Hebrew, right? And that, so it's Hebrew, it's Yiddish, because it came from the Ashkenazi. I'm like, bro, seriously, that's your premise? Like, who taught them anything they ever known? How, like, what have they created ever in history about anything? Like, seriously? Like, and then, like, have any of y'all, like, whoever watched that video, because the person who sent it to me, they already knew what was up. He just wanted to see what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, I'm glad that people are seeing through this bullshit. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever watching that shit and, like, taking this cat's, you know, word, because he tell you some European, use common sense, man. They told you Christopher Columbus discovered America. You think they ain't got something in writing somewhere that says that they created some old shit to throw you off? Like, seriously? All you gotta do is study it for yourself. If they created that and they put all them keys in there that point straight to us, then they're fucking idiots. Like, they stupid as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't make sense for them to have written it, it just doesn't make sense. And once you just study etymology, see what they attempting to do. You know what I'm saying? It's keep you away from your heritage, man. Like, seriously, like, it's in the language. You know, once you start looking into the language, you're gonna find yourself everywhere, man. And they know that shit, so they throw all these little old slogans out, like the Meta Nefer has never been deciphered. So anytime somebody come to you showing you the owl over the mouth of Ra, and show you that the owl means an M and the mouth of Ra is a R, and that's more right in front of your fucking face before Islam was invented, then you see what I'm saying? You'll say, oh, no, none of that shit was been deciphered. That was made up by white folks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just give everything to y'all imaginary oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Because them fucking people ain't never created nothing. They stole everything from you. Like, goddamn, like we should know that by now. We shouldn't be having these conversations, but we are, because of these people that are agents in our community. And if that go for Young Pharaoh, then that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm from Dallas, Texas, homie. You know, 75236 zip code. You come find me around that part. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. I ain't gonna just say, like, you know, it is what it is. You do agent type shit, it is what it is. Like, the dude seemed like a real dude. He seemed cool, but that's the point. Like, that's the point. Like, that's who they gonna put in front of you. The one who relates to you. Like, goddamn, duh. Like, we ain't got onto this shit by now. You see, you don't think you that important that they'll put them right in front of you on YouTube. You don't think they have the YouTube game. You don't think they'll be want to have an influence on YouTube. You don't think they own YouTube? Goddamn, people. Like, you don't think they would give certain people a certain amount of views so you would, you know, gravitate to them because they pushing a certain agenda? Like, you're not a Moor, you're just a, you know, an African. A pharaoh is a feminine word. All right, the fa, okay, the ph, the p is a feminine letter in general. All right, so anything with a fa in there, like the word father, right? The word father comes from the word Peter, where the same word where Peter comes from. And the same another word that comes from that same root word is paternal, like, you know, paternity, you know, the mother, right? Okay, because patar means creator. All right, the woman is the original creator. So the word father really means mother. So when Noble Drew Ali said Father God Allah, that's what he's talking about. The mother, the holy mother principle. All right. So, you know, you young pharaoh, but you ain't speaking on etymology. You ain't even giving the science on your name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get into that shit. Not because I'm afraid of none of them niggas. And they don't get down like that. I know I done heard homie talk. You know what I'm saying? I know I heard this little shit. What the fuck ever? I don't give a fuck about nothing. Nobody. If you dig, you know, like I say, Dallas, Texas. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just don't get into that shit because that's all, like, you know, like, when the fuck am I gonna ever see these people? I ain't gonna never see these goddamn people. People probably don't ever see my videos. You know, and I don't give a fuck. I don't want them to. But y'all listen to these people, and this is just my venting to tell y'all, like, y'all at y'all regular ass mind if y'all not studying this shit for yourself. If Europeans created Hebrew, and that Hebrew says what it says, and I can read what it says, and I know what it says, and it says everything about you black folks and nothing about them, then, I mean, they stupid. Or either, yeah, maybe he did modernize it because maybe he wanted the truth to stick around. Maybe he's seen his people's fucking everything. I mean, like, whatever the reason, just study it yourself and you'll see. You're all through that shit. And then the numbers too. Man, if you think Europeans created the Meta Netter, or, you know, like, or the Hebrew and the numerology, and if you think astrology is Greek, then you have been successfully colonized. Okay, you have been mentally defeated. So the sun's in Capricorn. So, you know, I'm on my daddy shit, like telling you don't need to be doing this shit. You know, that's that Capricorn energy. And then I think the moon just hit Gemini. So, you know, that's my home sign, my sun sign, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, these people telling y'all a lot of shit, man. Like, it's a difference between knowledge and understanding. It's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Like, if they giving you a whole bunch of information that you can't do anything with, right? He doing a 30, 45 minute presentation telling you why you shouldn't study something. Those are the people you need to watch out for. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody else gonna be telling you, look, this is how you decipher it. Go study it for yourself and see what's up. And you see what I'm saying? Make the decision for yourself. Be a priest up unto yourself. Upon your, what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Like, stop listening to these goddamn people. Or see where it gets you. I don't give a fuck. I got shit to do myself. When I write my book, you know what I'm saying? I'm a book on astrology, so I'm make it real fundamental for the person who don't know shit about astrology, but except they, you know, they what they call their astrology sign, they sun sign. That's all they know. I'm making for them people, and I'm trying to get them people up to a particular level to where they can take it and study for their goddamn self, so they don't need me. I don't want 1,000 views. You feel me? I'd rather you go do that shit by yourself. I don't want you to need me. I don't want to be your fucking leader guy with your information. I don't want to be no pharaoh to no goddamn body. I done that in a past life, nigga. Fuck out of here. Take it easy.